The top 10 objections, what they mean, and suggested replies when selling coaching services. Part 2 of 2. Objection, excuse number 6. I'll get back to you.
Can I get back to you about signing up?
What this means is there's an old saying among salespeople called the "be back bus." The saying is based on the fact that if a sale isn't made when, on the spot with the customer or client right there in front of you or on the phone, and the client says, "Let me think about it and I'll be back," the reality is they seldom ever do come back. It's the old brush off of sorts when telling a salesperson you're not interested in their offer. Okay. We know how to respond to that one, don't we? Suggested response. Okay, for starters, have I answered all your questions? Again, a quick question right back at them. The client might say, "Yeah, thank you." You can kind of guess where this is going, right? Here's what you say to see if they will really be back. Respond with this. When and if you do come back, is this the coaching package that you think will meet your needs to help you accomplish your goal? Client might reply with, "Yeah." Great. Then what I'll do just for you is this. I will hold this package for you and I won't raise its price for 1 week or a month, 30 days, 60 days, whatever you think you could hold that price for. Check this out. After a week, I raise the price. Because that's what I'm doing with most of my packages like this one for new clients only. And for you, to show you how much I want to work with you, I will raise the price. Because that's what I'm doing to help you succeed. See, the increase is about $1,000, for example. Current and past clients, the rate stays the same. What this does is it gives the client, number one, a little time to think about it because they're going to be on that be back bus, right? They wanted to think about it. Okay, is that the sword you're putting in my face about my offer? You'll be back? Okay. And 2, time to come back within a set period of time, a grace period, which you've determined, could be more or less, up to you. The client now thinks, wow,
he's going to raise the price. I do want it. I thought I could be sly and tell him I'd be back. I needed time to think about it. I didn't want it until he said he'd raise the price. I better think about it hard. And if I do want it, I better hurry and get that price that I can now afford right now because I don't want to pay that increase. This is the hurry up and get it before I jack up the price on you selling method. Have you heard about it before? It's actually spun on us quite often. Get into our store, take advantage of the low price before we raise prices after the holiday, blah, blah, blah. It works. And for people who tell you they'll be back, they deserve a real incentive to come back, and that is to save money. Objection, excuse number 7. Length of time. I don't think I can commit to that much time and or that number of payments.
What does this mean? This one's pretty straightforward. Either the client wants to acquire the results you speak of sooner rather than later, or they just don't have the time or discipline to commit to your program over the long haul to see real change take place. This can also relate to the price and a money issue as well. Maybe clients can't commit to making so many payments over such a long stretch of time. Okay, we can handle this objection. Suggested response. Tell you what, for you only, I could make an adjustment to the coaching package if you wanted. What if you pay as you go, monthly for example, and I'll even toss in a money-back guarantee on your first payment installment. With this offer, I'll even customize this plan for you in that we'll work on specific topics you want to work on that also generate short-term gains that work towards your ultimate long-term goal.
The client might respond with, "That's very kind of you. Okay, where do I sign? I can do that."
Let's hope, right? The point here is, again, to customize your entire coaching package, create it into a smaller package that's more consumable and digestible. Different people walk into your restaurant with different appetite levels. Some are starving. Some just want an appetizer. Some just want to split a meal with someone. Some are just going to order a salad. Some of them are going to order the full plate of ribs, the full rack of ribs. So we want to cater to what they need. Take your packages, and that's why it was so important early on to create your packages and then create different levels: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, VIP, to cater to your client's needs and what they're able to commit to. Objection, excuse number 8. Too many options.
I can't decide. There are just too many options or paths for me to go.
What this means is, this could be an honest response. Ever been in the store and see 10 brands of a certain product on the shelf? Which one do you buy? You can't decide. So, you leave without buying anything. This is true with a lot of people. That's why it's so important to help predetermine or pick out a coaching package you feel best fits your ideal client profile. Talking about one package or different variations only based on duration, cost, and a few other factors. Sometimes it's best not to give them too many choices, if any, when it comes to purchasing your products and services. Some restaurants have minimized their menu selection to so few items, it actually saves the company time and money serving those who choose to dine there. As a result of those savings, the company can pass those savings along to the customer in the form of lower prices on their menu. A win-win for everyone involved. Here's a suggested response. I'll tell you what, based on what I've heard you say on the call today, and reading from your self-assessment form or questionnaire, might I make a recommendation? I recommend not XYZ coaching package because of these reasons, 1, 2, and 3 that you would explain. But I actually recommend ABC package. I think that'd be better for you. It's the perfect fit for you. What do you think? Does that make sense? The client might respond with,
"It sure does. I'm so glad I didn't have to pick. When do we get started?"
Objection, excuse number 9. Need more information.
I think I just need more information about your coaching services in order to make a sound decision.
What does this mean? Well, on the one hand, it might be true. If the coach doesn't do a fair enough job at explaining the benefits of coaching with them, or how coaching with them actually works to bring about the change a client desires, then the client just might have questions, be somewhat confused, and even struggle with what to do. Remember, clients either need more inspiration or more information to make a sound decision to work with you as a coach. So, ask them what type of information do they need and then over-deliver. Here's a suggested response. Great! What type of information do you need? Again, toss back a quick question. Get them to open up. After they open up, if you can respond to their need for more information, you're on your way to making a sale. Otherwise, keep asking questions to find out what information they seek. Then supply it to them. Objection, excuse number 10. Not sure coaching is for me. I'm not sure coaching is what I need. Perhaps I can get help by reading a book or searching online for assistance. What does this mean? Even when it comes to improving ourselves or our businesses, we still think we have to cut corners, save money, and not fully invest what's needed to improve our outcomes. This is a ROI matter, return on investment. This is where the client needs to understand the difference between, number one, reading and researching all that's needed alone versus, number two, having a virtual partner, an expert, a coach, to help them achieve their goals faster and sooner than later. Suggested response. If you had a choice, would you rather spend up to $20 and read a book, or spend $200 and work with the author, him or herself? How much help do you want? If you read the help you need, you might miss something. If you work with the author themselves, or an expert who could, write a book like that, you would benefit from different viewpoints, offered up different solutions and strategies outside of your reading and research. Even if you read about solutions from books and other online resources, having the guided hand of an expert to steer you clear of the pitfalls, traps, and potholes is the real reason why hiring a coach is the better choice. The question is, do you want to gain ground faster with a coach, or put the whole burden of going it alone to reach your goals? Remember, you came to me alone, and look how far you got. I'm ready to start coaching. Are you ready to start winning?